What's up, y'all? I just made it to the library. It is Monday and it is so busy. It is so busy. But today I am returning, The Ghost Dancers by Adrienne C. Lewis. So I had this book for like 5 months, I feel like. Maybe not that long, but it does feel like that. So this is like one of the books that I told my son to randomly pick out a book for me. And this is the one he picked out, and I have not read it yet. Like, you can't even get this book as an ebook or an audio. I don't know why. You can get it as an ebook if you actually purchase it, but you can't like check it out from the library, at least not in my area. So I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. So yeah, I've had that book for way too long and I didn't return it. And then this is just one of the books that the kids randomly picked up. They love Pete the Cat. And then Wilderness by Angela Flournoy. So I do have this checked out on ebook, and I also have the audiobook. This was supposed to be a buddy read with Aaron and Gaia, and I would just say the book is just starting off so weird to me. Like Diamond from Jaded Reads, I think that's her YouTube name. Let me double check. She made a short on YouTube saying how she had to DNF the book because it was just doing too much in the beginning for her, which deeply felt. Yeah, her name is Jaded Reads here on YouTube and parentheses Diamond. Yeah, she was just saying how the book was too much because like the author, she was just giving you too much information at once. Like for me, I don't know if I'm gonna finish the book. I think I will since I have the audio, but like, so the beginning of the book, it starts off with one of the characters taking her grandfather overseas because he's trying to pretty much initiate his death. And then you jump to kind of like more present day of the character and her friends, but then it's mainly focusing on one of the friends named January. And it's just like you have to remember so much information. Like when you give me too much information at the beginning of the book where I feel like I got to take notes or put a tab to go back and reference, like that's doing a little too much for me. Like I need more of like a slow build. And this one is not a slow build because you're jumping from like one timeline to the next and then like completely two different environments, if that makes sense. And so it's just like when you first get like the first story of like her being overseas with the grandfather, it's just like she gives you like some like a backstory kind of, but then you're like wondering more of like the older sister. And then there's something that happens with the grandfather and then you're like left wondering and then it jumps to her friend group of her giving you like a rundown of the friend group and then specifically only talking about one friend that had nothing to do with the beginning of like the very beginning of the book. So like it's just a lot going on. And then the narrator, Diamond had mentioned in her short, like she felt like the narrator did not sound like a black woman. I personally feel like she sounds like a black woman, but I don't like her narration for her main narration, but when she switches her voice for another character, I like her voice, but I don't like her main voice of her narrating the book. Like it takes some time to get used to. So, because I feel like I heard this narrator before, but I'm not sure. And I low-key feel like her main narration voice, she's changing her voice because when she like is speaking, narrating for a different character, it's like her normal voice or something like that. I don't know. Diamond felt like she was like, I don't know. You have to go watch her short. But anyways, yeah, so that's why I'm returning that because honestly, it's overdue. Like in my library, my local library, if it's like a new release, I think you're only allowed to keep it for like 14 days. And I think I'm like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. I didn't even realize. Like that's how just like absent-minded I have been just a little bit with like certain things, and I need to change that. So we're about to go in here and return these books. I don't know if I'm going to get any more books because I don't know. I just have not been able to commit to like physical books. So if I were to check out something, it would have to be like the ebook or the audio. So yeah, let's go in here. What's up, girl? Or gentlemen as well. Shout out to the fellas if you watch me. Because, I be very much for the girls. But to all my men that watch me, ladies and gents. Okay, but anyway, so I'm back home and I want to share. I have this setup going on because this is like, I'm about to, like, if I have a meeting or something, that's what I use so that, people like to be nosy with your background and stuff. So I put this up when I have like meetings and such. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys like the books that I thought about getting from the library, but I just didn't want to get the physical copy because it would have just been too much of a commitment. So the ones that I seen at the library today, that had my attention is It Was the Way She Said It by Terry McMillan, which is short stories, essays, and wisdom, and it's pretty much like a curation of fiction and nonfiction. I seen that one, and then there's another one. Dang, why isn't it on here? Okay, let me go to my tags because I put it. Okay, the next one is called Black Genius by Trey Johnson. That one sparked my attention for sure. And wait, there was another one. I just requested it. Let me see. I think you seen it in the vlog. Oh, okay, here it is. A Knock at Midnight by Brittany K. Barnett. That one sparked my attention. And then what was the other one? Trailblazers by Carol Mosley Braun. Is that her name? Carol Mosley Braun. Trailblazers, politics. Shoot. So a few of these, like my library didn't have it. Let me go over here because I know it was that one, and let me get the other one for you guys. Oh, Trailblazers. Perseverance in Life and Politics by Carol Mosley Braun. That one. Is that all the books? Okay, so it was Trailblazers, Black Genius, Terry McMillan, and yeah, so I did. That's like the ones that I seen at the library today that sparked my interest. There's a couple more like I have like a new release list on my Amazon account of like books that released recently that that I care about or want to check out, but I don't feel like going through all that. I'm in my squeaky chair. I need to desperately do my nails. Can y'all see this? Atrocious. Atrocity. Child, why can't I say that word? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Hideous. That's what I'm trying to say. Hideous. Completely hideous. Like, when you get the ick, like, okay, y'all know when it's like time for a fill on your nails? Do y'all ever get like icky? Like you just want to like bite the nails off because they're just giving you the ick that bad that you just want to like cut them off because the shape is coming down. The nail polish is chipping. Of course, your nail bed's just growing out and you just be like, oh, you just get the ick, like the ick that you get from a man that you don't want to talk to anymore, or a man that you don't even want to talk to, period, give you the ick. Yeah, I got the ick with my nails, like getting the ick, period. Like once I get the ick, baby, that's it. I'm gonna call y'all back. What's up, y'all? So I'm currently in Walmart because so when I was taking the baby, before I get into the story, look at this Mr. Potato Head. They have like the old school Mr. Potato Head. Well, that's Mrs. Potato Head. But here's Mr. Potato Head. But, anyways, I hope I don't have crust in my nose. But anyways, so when I was, oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, shut up. That is so cute. No way. I might have to get that for the girls. But anyways, so this morning when I took the baby to preschool, daycare, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I had to make sure that wasn't like a worker just sitting in the middle of the aisle. But anyways, when I took the baby, my favorite, I think we might do Grinch this year. Grinch is like literally my favorite Christmas movie of all time. I love Grinch theme anything. Shut up, these are so huge. I love the pink ones. I think the pink ones are so cute. Okay, so back to my story. So this morning I don't think I'm gonna get a cart because I feel like I'm gonna just put way too much stuff in my cart. But anyways, I'm looking at these press-on nails because I kind of want like a pink theme. These are cute. I know y'all like, girl, just get to the story. I'm trying. These are really cute too. For some reason, like every year, my vibe is like pink Christmas. And I think that's just because I'm not really able to have a pink Christmas like the way that I would want to because my son. So my thing is either pink Christmas or peppermint. Those are like my two favorite Christmas themes is peppermint or, you know. So, yeah, these are cute too. Because I desperately need to redo my nails like immediately. These are cute, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for red right now. For some reason, I'm like gravitating towards these pink gingerbread with the, but then I just don't know. But they are very cute. I might get them. I'm going to think about it and come back. Okay, so back to my story. Back to my story. So when I took the baby to school today, when I took the baby to school, when I came out of her school, I seen that my tire was like completely flat. Like it was flat and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a flat tire. I didn't even look at it. I just got in the car and just rode off because I just did not want to deal with that in the parking lot. Look at all the Grinch stuff. Okay, so the girls, they have like a pink Christmas tree in their room, and I feel like I want to do a Grinch theme for like my son or aka myself, but I don't know. I might just ask him, what he wants. Since the girls have a pink tree, then, he could have his own vibe. Okay, back to the story. So, yeah, my bad. I'm just all over the place. Like, this is my first time seeing all this stuff, and then as well as trying to tell y'all this story. So, right, that was a notification that my car is being serviced. But anyways, okay, so yeah, I came out to school. I see my tire was completely flat, and I was just distraught at that point because I'm already on like a tight schedule of like trying to get kids to 3 different schools. So at this point, got the baby to school and I needed to get the other 2 kids the last batch of kids to school. So I just pulled out. I feel like my nose is running. Yeah, don't mind my appearance, okay? It's early. I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm getting okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm distraught. So I just pull off, and I'm like, I cannot ride on this flat tire because I'm just not sure if it's going to mess up my tire even more. So let me just put y'all down and talk to y'all because, yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if, let me see if I could put that thing on here. Okay. So yeah, I'm like, I don't want to like drive on this even more because it might make it worse or whatever the case may be. So I go away from her school and I pull into like a random parking lot or whatever. And I have like is it called a tire compressor, where pretty much I have a thing in my car where I could put air in my tire. So I pull over, I put air in my tire just enough to get me home. And so I do that. And then as I'm putting air in my tire, I do see like there's a nail in my tire. And so I'm not sure if that flat tire is caused by the nail or whatever, but like I know for a fact, like I cannot prolong this. I can't put it off or anything like that. So, yeah, I get the kids to school, and then this is why I'm at Walmart to see if they're able to like patch the tire or do what they need to do. So yeah, and I was just like, I don't know, like I just feel like it's just always something, and at the end of the day, I'm still completely grateful because I don't really have to pay anything for the service, because I have warranty. God is good. What else? Let me just read this scripture to y'all that I seen this morning. So I literally seen this scripture first thing when I woke up this morning, and I had already planned my day out today. Like I had plans to go try out my favorite holiday coffee, and, go pick up my book that I, from Barnes or whatever. So, let me pull the Bible verse. So God already knew how my day was going to go. And the fact that he already had just everything set for me. Like, anyway, so the scripture that was on my phone this morning is, in their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. He already knew when I woke up and I read that scripture to remind me, like, this is what's going to happen to you. And, whoop-de-whoop. And some people might be like, girl, it's just a nail in your tire. Get over it. But it's just like more than a nail being in my tire for me. Like, okay, so we are in the book section. Let me put my mic down. They always have the manga at the bottom. And I didn't know he had a book out. I haven't seen. Why is it so big? Jeez. Why is this book so big? Life After Elvis. Okay. Twilight. Oh, this cover is beautiful. And it has Here is, what is this? Girl Danger. I love these colors. I have yet to read a Megan Quinn book. I think, is this the book that y'all all have been going crazy over? I think this cover is nice too. And she just keeps dragging this out. I have not read this series right here. Is this all together? Powerless, Reckless, Powerful. Is that like the novella and then Fearful? I'm not sure. I still have not gotten into this series. So I did read Butcher and Blackbird. Absolutely love that one. I don't see the other one here, the blue one. But then this is, I think, book number 3. How is this exclusive artwork? What is exclusive about it? And then here's Mate. So I do have the first one, Bride. Why does it say? Anyways. Wow. Oh my gosh, they're turning this soon to be now a motion picture. Why haven't I seen this? Why haven't I seen the movie? Where have I been? Where have I been? She definitely fits the description 100%. Like, they did a good job with this casting because she looks, that's how I imagine her to be. I like this cover too. I love that artwork. Looks like there were 2 more Christmas books, but they are non-existent.
Chocolate. This just dropped today, November 1st. We're over here at 9:57 a.m. Crazy work. We don't play. Swirls of pistachio chocolate ice cream with pistachio pieces and chocolate crunch swirls. Oh! Oh! You can get scoops of sundae. Or shakes. Get a little swig of that. Look at this, the whole piece. Look here, I made me a little nachos.
That's what mine is. There you are.
Thank you. Can I have a straw?
Yeah. That's what mine is.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
It's like...
Yeah, I don't think I need a jacket today. Anyways, I'm currently in the parking lot of Barnes because they open at 10. And I placed my order for Eternal Ruin by Tiges Garma. I hope that's how you say her name. Child. Okay, so I got a burrito from Chick-fil-A because why not? So let me know, like, for those of you who used to eat or who ate, let me take this off. And I might have to put y'all back because I feel like y'all a little too close to me for my liking. Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully it doesn't overheat, y'all. But whatever. So when I used to get these burritos, I feel like they had like green peppers and onions in them. Am I tripping? Let me know if y'all are like, if y'all eat Chick-fil-A. I got that music on blast, and if I get a copyright, I'm gonna be mad. So yeah, I'm in the parking lot of Barnes. Here's the burrito. All right, let's taste it. I wonder if they just left that lady in Barnes or if she works there. Because there was a lady just standing at the door and she had like a Barnes and Noble tote. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. It's the salsa for me. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. It's the fact that I've been up since 5:45 and so much has happened already. But by the grace of God, yeah. Glory. Mm. It's hot. First of all, this burrito is hot and I'm hot. Jeez. And there's some breeze in here. I hope y'all can hear me. I think my mic is about to die, so that's why I didn't turn it on. Yeah. I had to get my favorite winter drink. My favorite Christmas season drink, which is the white chocolate peppermint mocha. And I like Caribou's because they put the candy cane topping. Not everybody does that. The candy cane topping is going to set it off every time. Mmm. Mm, mm, mm. Baby. The way I stressed myself out this morning for no reason, well, clearly for a reason, but I had no right stressing like that when God was going to come through for me, but I just like mustered up an appetite. Mm, 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 mm. So yeah, I'm in the parking lot of Barnes because they open at 10. It's 9:57. I placed the order for my book last night because I just wasn't sure. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me put the windows up just a little bit. I put my order in for the book last night because last night I wasn't sure, you know, like when I would be able to get the book, more so not until the end of the day. So I went ahead, placed my order last night so I could come get the book whenever today, because my intention was to get it when I got off from work, and that would have been after 5 o'clock. And so in the event that maybe they sold out of copies or something, at least I could have my spot secured with my book. And I want to know why the special edition hardcover is cheaper than the standard edition. Shouldn't the special edition be more than the regular, right? At that point, you might as well just, maybe they did it like that because more people would just buy the special edition so that they could get rid of those. I don't know. I'm never this hungry this early, but baby, I must have stressed myself out too much. My body probably was like, girl, you didn't burn all these calories with this stress. When I worked at the hospital, this burrito used to have me in a chokehold. And I think with the original burrito, I think it was just egg, chicken, and like the sauteed green peppers and onions. And then they got rid of the green peppers and onion and then put the hash browns in there, because if I'm not mistaken, the original burrito did not have hash browns in it, because I remember one day when I got the burrito, it was changed like that, and I bit into it and I was just like taken aback because it was drier, because of course you have like the green peppers and onions, it's more juicy or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it's still good. The salsa is what sets it off, honestly. But I wonder if it was just too much, like, if it was like too time consuming to use green peppers and onions. Okay, it's 10:01. I just seen a man walk in there because he was sitting here too. So we're gonna go into Barnes and get our book. I don't know if I'm going to browse Barnes or not. So we might browse it just a little bit, but I don't want to stay in there, like waste all my time in there, because I do still have to go to work today, just later on in the afternoon, because I took off pretty much the whole morning and then clock in the afternoon, because I just was not sure like how the situation was going to transpire with my tire this morning. So is there a trash can over there? Oh, quick haul from Walmart. So I was going to get the press-ons, but I ended up getting the Dashing Diva Magic Pack. So I'm just going to do my own nails. I don't know if I'm going to do them pink and then put these on here, because they did have another pack that was more like traditional Christmas, where it's like Christmas trees, the mistletoe, the bells, you know, like standard Christmas. So I feel like this one I could play around with it more if I wanted to do like what's that, like milky white, almost clear nail polish. I love that polish. So I figured I could do that, work with that, or I could do pink. And I also like how they have like the little tips on here, like right here, that you could put on the tips on your nails. So I got that. This was like, let me see how much it was. It was $7.97, which I don't think it's worth $7.97, but maybe, because it says that magically transfers art to nail, and they do have a patent on here. It says patent pending smart applicator. So I guess there's like a special applicator right here to put on your nails. So we'll see how that works. I figured that was easier than just buying the press-ons, because the press-ons was like not really hitting for me, because I absolutely love the press-ons that I use, my base press-on, and then I just polished them or put designs on them, and these last for so long. I had these nails on for like 3 weeks and they're still not coming off. Like, I don't care what the girls say, like that nail glue from Sally's, those nails are not coming off. I don't care how much Dawn soap you use or whatever, the nails are not coming off. Like, they're not coming off. So I love the nail glue, but then I also love the actual nail base that I use. I think it is, I don't know if these ones are the Beetle, I don't know. But anyways, and I needed some more soak off. So I got this soak off because I think the other one I had, because there's like 3 or 4 different ones. It's like the original, which is clear. They have a purple one, and they have like a pinkish looking one or whatever, and then they have this one. So I specifically made sure I got the one that says soak off, because this one says it removes gel nail polish, artificial nails, nail glue, glitter polish, and more. So I made sure I specifically got the one that said soak off, because baby, when I say these nails don't, like, I had another one at home, but it wasn't the one that said soak off, but it's still like catered to removing like gel polish and stuff. Baby, those nails was still not coming off. Like, frustrated. So hopefully this soak off works. And then I got a holiday gingerbread candle. So yeah, that's all I got from Walmart. And then we are about to go. I don't think I need my jacket. It's like pushing 60 degrees. So I'm gonna take this up here and put this in the trash, and then we are going to go. I love how all the old people is just pulling up into Barnes right now. Like, they is on it as soon as it opens. Like, they try, like, I ain't trying to be out here with these young people. Good morning. Too pretty and paid to be stressing over. Okay. Let me turn my mic on so y'all can hear me. Currently in the Starbucks line, of course, because the holiday drinks are out. Where you at? Are you going? But yeah, holiday drinks are out, and I am tripping. Okay, no, I'm not. Holiday drinks are out. Of course, I'm pulling up on the sugar cookie latte today. So I think they came out yesterday, but today I added, let me see. Okay, we good. So today I added, so yeah, I had one yesterday, and today I added sugar cookie cold foam. Let's hope that she's good. So yeah, too pretty and paid to be stressing over. Anyways, so yeah, that's why I did end up doing my nails. I just went with a Frenchie, and then I put like little Christmas decor on there. We love just something cute and sweet to switch it up from the black. I wanted to do like the pink vibe, pink Christmas vibe, but I think I'll hold off on like the hardcore Christmas to like closer to December. I wonder if this barista gonna be hyped, because she usually hyped for me, so we're gonna see.
Good morning.
Good morning.
770. How you doing today, boo?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. All right. Here's your sugar cookie.
Thank you.
And here's your venti water.
Thank you.
Here, and have an amazing day,
Thank
babe,
you
okay?
too. Always hype for your girl. We love that. I'm about to put my seatbelt on, y'all. Don't fret. So this is the new cups for this holiday. Oh, here's, I don't know if you could see the it has the little red and green sprinkles. Let's taste her. Yeah, I apologize if that beeping noise is getting on your nerves, because it's getting on my nerves. So let me put my seatbelt on. And let me take this off. I was going to get like the gingerbread. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now I'm doing too much. This is the venti cup. I don't know if the tall cup has a different color. I haven't purchased a tall. I'm usually a grande girl and a venti for my refreshers and my water. The only time I really get a tall is if I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee, but I still want coffee. And I've accepted the fact that me and coffee just are in a toxic relationship, and we're going to continue to be in a toxic relationship until further notice. Like, that's the only person that I'm staying locked in with in a toxic situation is my coffee, period. Anybody else, I'm cutting you off, because you don't bring value to my life the way coffee does, okay? And that's on big period. Anyways, so yeah, I have to go get my kids off to school, so I'm gonna call y'all back.